Today I'm showing you the Weeknd Starboy feat Daft Punk. So let's go. Go into your keyboard and you want to set your tempo to 93 beats per minute. You want to click on the plus and add about 35 sections. And then you want to choose bass and fat mono bass. You want to have the cutoff and the resonance like this. You want to click here and remove the bass. You want to have a little bit lower volume. And then you want to play a note and control the filter envelope. And you want to play an A below C1. And you want to drag this one up like this. And you want to play from 1 to 3. You want to make sure it stops at 3. And then you want to add a new keyboard. And this time you want to choose leads, next page, and super sync lead. And you want to have these 3 like this. You want to add a little bit of reverb and have the volume a bit lower than middle. You want to go up 1 octave and you want to play a G over C3 and control the cutoff. You want to go from here up to the top with the cutoff. And if you want, you can shake it a little bit like this. And you want to stop at 3. And remove it to 3. And at 3 you want to add a drum. You want to choose trapdoor. Maybe you want to have just a little bit higher volume. And go into the edit mode. And put out a kick like this, of the highest kick. And loop this. And you want to add a new drum. And you want to choose classic drum machine this time. But you want to have a very low volume. And go into the edit mode. And put out a shaker. Like this. And loop this. And add a new drum. You want to choose deep tech. And you want to have the highest volume. And go into the edit mode. And add this stick. And you want to loop this. And now you want to add a keyboard. You want to choose bass, next page, and exoplanet. You want to have these 2 pointing left and these 2 pointing right. You want to go into the edit mode and you want to add an E over C6. And loop this. And you want to add a drum and you want to choose trapdoor and have a little bit higher volume and go into the edit mode and put out 2 claps. And loop this. And you want to add a last drum. You want to use trapdoor again, but you want to have the volume a little bit lower than the middle and go into the edit mode and put out the lowest kick. Like this. And loop this. And then you want to add a keyboard. You want to choose bass and use the fat mono bass again. And you want to have these 3 pointing up. And then you want to add some extra bass. You want to have the volume a bit lower than middle. Go into the edit mode. And you want to add an A below C1. Like this. And loop this. And at 7 you want to add a new keyboard. You want to choose keyboards and classic grand. Click here and add some more reverb. And you want to go into the edit mode. Just put out a note. Go out. Drag it out to 11 and go in again. And now put out these notes. Around C3. Like this. go out and copy this, put it at 11, but you want to go into it and change the last note to this one. And now you want to copy this with the high note and paste it 2 times. So first you should get the low note and then 3 of the high note. And at 7 you also want to add a new keyboard. You want to choose pads and warming weights. And you want to have these like this. You want to have a lower volume and go into the edit mode. Just put out something, go out, drag it out to 11 and go in again. And put out these notes around C2. Like this. And you want to loop this. And at 11 you want to add a new keyboard. You want to choose leads, next page and warp lead. You want to have the resonance and the attack at the top. And you want to click here and remove the echo. You want to have a really low volume. And then you want to go up 1 octave. So you are at C5. And you want to hold these 2 notes. And while you're holding these notes, you want to drag the cutoff from here to the top, back and forward. Like this. And you want to record it from 11 to 15. And just remove it to 15 and then loop it. You also want to add a new keyboard at 11. You want to choose pads and Hollywood strings. You want to click here and remove the treble. And you also want to have a very low volume on this one. And go into the edit mode. Just put out a note. Go out. Drag it out to 15 and go in again. And lay these chords. Like this. And loop this. And now you want to go to the track view. You want to zoom in and click between 22 and 23. And you want to remove these 4 instruments to here. And all the other instruments you want to split between 22 and 23. And between every single number, if you have 3 lines, you want to zoom in, so you get 1 smaller line between. And you want to split all these instruments on the last small line before 23. So put the marker on this line, mark all these, and then you have to zoom in very much to remove them to here. And if you have done it right, it should sound like this. And at 23 on your classic grand, you want to first copy the one with the high note and then copy the first one with the low note. And you also want to copy these 3 to 23 and add a new keyboard. You want to use the Hollywood strings again, but you want to drag the attack like this. You want to click here, add full reverb, but you want to have a lower volume and go into the edit mode, put out something. Go out, zoom in and drag it out to 27 and go in again. And you want to add these notes around C4. Like this. And loop this. And at 27 you want to add a drum. You want to choose the pile driver and you want to drag the low cut like this. You also want to click here and add some treble. And you want to have the volume a little bit higher than middle. And then go into the edit mode and put out 2 snares. And loop this. And you also want to add a keyboard. You want to choose other and flute. You want to click here, add a lot of reverb and have a lower volume. And then you want to go into the edit mode. Just put out a note, go out, drag it out to 31 and go in again. And now put out these notes around C5. You want to switch this back, click on the screen and mark all these. Click on the green ones, copy, and paste them at 29. But you want to remove the last 2 notes. Like this. And now you want to go to the track view. And you want to remove all the instruments to 31. But you also want to remove your bass to 27. Go into it. Just put out something and go out. Drag it out to 31 and go in again. And now lay these bass notes, starting on the same note. Like this. And you also want to change your kick a little bit at 27. So you want to split it, go into the last part, and just add 1 extra kick right there. And this is how it sounds like with the melody. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and good luck with your song.